And welcome to the class. You need to go to aplusstudents.com to the website. Then you need to select math as your subject. This is a grade 6 lesson, grade 6. And the topic for today is two dimensional shapes or figures, right? Figure and a shape is the same thing. The chapter number is, I'll give you the chapter number. The chapter number is, just a moment please, 30, and the lesson number is 9. So we would be doing chapter number 30 today and lesson number 9. And the name of the lesson is Find the Missing Angles in a quadrilateral. Okay, so let's go to grade 6. Let's go to grade 6 and the chapter and the lesson. Okay, we know that a quadrilateral will has how many sides? Can anyone tell me? How many sides does a quadrilateral has? Yes, a quadrilateral is a four-sided shape. Okay, so let's look at a few examples of four-sided shapes. A square is a four-sided shape, right? It could be a square, but in square all the lengths are same. So we say that when all the lengths are same, it is a regular quadrilateral. Okay, but let's suppose if we consider a rectangle. In case of a rectangle, we have two pairs of parallel sides, right? Then this length and this length would be same, and the width will be equal to the width. But this is not a regular shape, right? Because all sides are not of the same length. We can have more examples. We can have a kite, let's suppose, or any other shape. Let's suppose we create a random shape. Let's suppose we have this, we have this, and we have this, right? If we have a shape something like this, we can still say this is a quadrilateral. If I label this as A, B, C, and D, there are four sides in this shape. This is still a quadrilateral, but this is a irregular quadrilateral. That means all sides are of different lengths. Okay, we know that in a square there are four right angles, right? Agreed? Four right angles. That means 90. If we say 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90, that the sum of the interior angles should always be 360 in a square. Same goes for a rectangle. Agreed? And the same rule will apply to any other quadrilateral, right? whenever we have four-sided shape, the sum of the interior angles would always be A plus B plus C plus D. When we add all the angles together, it would always be 360 because this is a quadrilateral, right? So if three angles of a quadrilateral are given to us, we can always find, yes, the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral would always be 360. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so let's look at some questions. Okay, and let's try to find the missing values. Okay, so the first question says, find the missing angle in the given quadrilateral. So if this is our question number one, I'll just move ahead. Okay, this was our question number one, and it says what measure of the missing angle. If this angle is 74, this angle we had to find. This was 140 and this was 77, right? I would recommend something. My recommendation is, let's label first. It's your choice. You can start from anywhere. Let's label A, B, C, and D, right? Now we know that we have the angle A, we have the angle D, and we have the angle C. And we need to find angle B. So better is to write the statement A plus B plus C plus D would always be equals to 360 degrees. We have the value of A, we write 74 plus we don't have the value of B. C was 77 and D was 140. It should be equal to 360 degrees. So we can say we need to find the value of angle B. Can we add the three angles? Can we add 77, 74 plus 77 plus 140? If we add these numbers together, 77, 74, and 140, sorry. This is 140. If we add the three angles together, the total will come out to be 291. That means, can we write this as 291 plus B should be equals to 360? If we take 291 to the other side, can we subtract it from 360? And when we subtract it from 360, hi Crinsley, welcome to the class. We can say the angle B comes out to be 69 degrees. Okay, this comes out to be 69. Okay, if the three angles are known if we know the value of any three angles, we can always find the fourth missing angle in a quadrilateral. Okay, so let's try another question. For the next question, it says, another irregular quadrilateral is given. I'm using the word irregular. Why? Because all the angles are not equal and all the lengths are not equal, right? So let's look at over here. For question number 2, it says find the missing angle. Option 2. Okay. So can we label this? Can I say this was A, this is B, this is C, and this is D? A we need to find out, B was 122, C was 83, and D was 66. So we can write that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus the fourth angle D should be equals to 360. Angle A, we don't know the value. But B, we know the value. B was 122, C was 83, and D was 66. Should be equals to 360. When we add the angles together, 122 plus 83 plus 66. Yes, thank you. That means 122 plus 83 plus 66. The total comes out to be 271. So can I write this as A plus a number that would be equals to 360 is equals to 360. Can we say A is equals to 360 minus 271? And the answer for A comes out to be, and the answer for question number 2 comes out to be, Adibai and Critsley, what should be the answer? 360 minus 271 should be equals to, should be equals to 89 degrees. Then this means this angle was 89. Great. Because we know that the sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral would always be equals to 360. Let's move on to the next question. In the next question, it still is an irregular shape. Why? I'll just copy it. It is an irregular quadrilateral because all the lengths are different. So this is question number 3 for us. So we can label, we can say this was A, this was B, this was C, and this was D. Okay, you can use P, Q, R, S, any variables do you wish to use. I prefer A, B, C, D, easier, alphabetical also. This is 111, this is 108, and angle D is missing for us. So what we can say is A plus B plus C plus D should be equals to 360. That means 39 plus 111 plus 108 plus angle D should be equals to 360. If we add the angles together, 39, 111 and 108. This is, when we add them together, 39 plus 111 plus 108, it comes out to be 258. So we can say that 258 plus angle D should be equals to 360. And if we need to find the value of the missing angle, that was D, we simply subtract. We can say 360 minus 258. Agreed? Then the angle for D would come out to be 102 degrees. So we can say this comes out to be 102 degrees, the missing angle. Okay, let's move ahead. For the next question, it says, what is the measure of the missing angle in this given shape? Okay. Okay, let's write one more thing. This is obtuse. Okay, let's start defining, because obtuse angle is between 90 and 180, right? We'll also write whether it's acute or obtuse, okay? For the next question, Question number 4. Let's label this as P, Q, R, S. The angle for P was given as 77. Q is the missing angle. R is 106. And S is 128. So we can say that if we add the 4 angles P, Q, R, and S, the total should be 360. Okay. We know the value of angle P, that was 77. Q we had to find out. R was 106. And the angle S was 128 is equals to 360. You can solve this question without writing the alphabets PQRS. But I would recommend you writing this because when you write PQRS, you are relating each angle to an alphabet. This way we will not miss any information. Okay, so let's try to add this. 77 plus 106 plus 128. When we add them together, 77 plus 106 plus 128, the total comes out to be 311. Okay, 311 degrees. So we can say that 311 degrees plus the missing angle, that was Q, should be equals to 360. So can we say Q would be equals to 360 minus 311, and the angle Q comes out to be 49 degrees. We can say this comes out to be 49, and we can say this is acute angle. Okay, do we agree? Okay, thank you. Moving ahead to the next question. The next question says, if a quadrilateral is given to us, and they're asking us what is the measure of the missing angle, or what is the measure of the fourth angle. So if this is our question number 5, we can label this as A, B, C, and D. We need to find the angle D. Angle A was 84, B was 54, and C was 79. So when we add all these angles together, the total should be 360, right? So can we say A plus B plus C plus D should be equals to 360? A was 84, B was 54, C was 79, and D was missing. So we say it equals to 360. Can we add these angles together? 84, 54, and 79. Hi Ashrik, welcome to the class. What we are doing is we are trying to find the missing angle in a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a four-sided shape, any shape with 4 sides in it, and the sum of the interior angles would always be 360. So when we add all 4 angles together, it should be 360. Okay. So the total for, if we add 84 plus 54 plus 79, it comes out to be 217. So we can say over here that 217 plus the angle D should be equals to 360, because 217 was the sum of 3 sides, right? That means angle D comes out to be 360 minus 217, and the angle D would be 143. And we know that 143 would be obtuse angle. This is some extra information that we are trying to solve, because acute was between 0 and 90, and obtuse is always between 90 and 180. Okay, thank you. So let's try another question. Okay, so the next question we have is, let me just copy the next question. Okay, and I would want you people to give me the answer. Okay, for question number 6, I'll give you a few seconds or a minute to solve this. Then I will, let's suppose this was our question number 6. I'll write down the angles. 44, this was 97, this is the missing angle, and this was 104. Okay, so let's find the missing angle. I want you people to solve it for me. Okay, can I be excused for 10 seconds? Okay, I'll be back 10-15 seconds. Okay, meanwhile, just do this. Thank you. So yes, let's see. Let's confirm the answer. If we are adding all three together, okay. So Princely, let's confirm. Okay, I'll do the working as well. If I say I would prefer labeling A, B, C, and D, right? What we can do is, I'll show you a direct method also, but it's always better to show the working. That is 360. We write 44 plus 104 plus the missing angle plus 97 would be 360. When we add the three angles, the total comes out to be, just a moment, please. Let me do it. 44 plus 104 plus 97. That came out to be 245, right? This was 360. And C would come out to be 360 minus 245. Thank you so much. It's perfectly correct. It comes out to be 115 degrees, right? Let's see if we want to do it very quickly. If we have a limited time and we need to solve this, right? So what we do is directly 360 minus, we simply add 44, 104, and 97. 8, 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. We carry 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 9 is 14. We carry 1. This is 2. And we say 3. Sorry, just a minute. If I need to find the answer, I would directly say 360 minus 245. We carry 1. This is 5. 5 minus 1 is this. And 3 minus 2 is this. We can also directly get the answer. Yeah? I also checked. Thank you, Ashik. Thank you, Princely. Okay. If we have very short time, like we are doing a competition or something, right? We are in a competition. We need to respond very quickly, then we do this working, which I did highlight in the yellow box. Otherwise, if you're doing it in your examinations, you show all the steps, okay? Okay, thank you so much, both of you. Okay, moving on ahead with the next question. Let's see. I'll let you do the question before me, then I'll start and let's compare our answers, okay? For the next given question, question number 6, okay? Question number 7, I'll simply write these values. Let's compete. Who gets the answer first? 136. But we need to remember, in order, even if we are in a hurry, we should not make a mistake, okay? I'll do all the steps. You give me the answer. If I say A plus B plus C plus D, let's label A, sorry, this was B, this is C, and this is angle D. A was 85 plus B plus C 100, 185 plus 136 should be equals to 360. I'm also doing it, okay? Let's do it together. 85 plus 100 plus 136. 11, we carry 1. 8 plus 4 is 12. 1, 321. So I can say B plus 321 should be equals to 360. Yes. Oh, thank you. Let me complete it. 360 minus 321. 360 minus 320 is 40 minus 1. Yes, thank you. B comes out to be 39 degrees. And if I would want to say whether it's acute or obtuse, yes, it is 39. It's okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So is 39 acute or obtuse? So we can say 39 is an acute angle. This is extra information, right? And 115 was obtuse angle. This is an extra information that we are trying to recall from our previous lessons, okay? It's okay. Thank you. Okay. See, it's not about, it is about competing, but we also want to help out each other and to understand the questions and to get the correct answer also, okay? Yes, thank you. Acute and obtuse. This is additional information that's not required in the question, but we would still want to see whether it's acute or obtuse. Okay, I would write down the values. 82, missing angle, 74, and 51. So question number 8, we can always label this as P, Q, R, S. I can say the variables P, Q plus R, S should be equals to 360 because it's a quadrilateral. So in a quadrilateral, 4 sides are given, Q is missing, 74 is the value of R, S is 51. That should be equals to 360. So if I say 82 plus 74 plus 51, it comes out to be 207, that is 360. Oh, very nice. Thank you. That means Q comes out to be 360 minus 207. That means 360 minus 200 is 160. 160 minus 7 is 153. You both are correct. Okay. Yes, thank you. And it is an obtuse angle. Okay, thank you. Moving on ahead. Okay, let's see what the next question has for us. For the next question, it says, okay, if this is the next question given to us, that is question number 9. Okay. We will complete this chapter. Okay. We will be completing the remaining topics for this chapter. Okay. I'll give you the exact, but let's do this while we would be doing the test questions. I'll let you know exactly which topics. Okay. But right now I need to look at this. Okay. If this angle was 99, this was 126, this was 89, and this was the missing angle. Okay. Please do question number 9. Meanwhile, I'll just make another shape. This and okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to make a new question for you people after question number 9. So we can say that this was A, B, C, and D. So A plus B plus C plus D should be equals to the sum of interior angles of. Okay. Let's confirm, please. Yes, very good. Let's have a positive, constructive learning over here and competition. 99 plus B plus 89 plus 126 should be equals to 360. When we add 99 plus 89 plus 126, the total comes out to be 314. That means B plus 314 should be equals to 360, and B should be equals to 360 minus 314, and B should come out to be 46. Okay. Agreed. It comes out to be 46. Okay. Very good. Okay. So we are here to help out each. It's okay. I also, as a teacher, can make human errors, right? It's more important is we learn from the mistake. Okay. 46 or 49. If someone says it's 46, we get to cross check it. Okay. And if we are doing it alone, then what we need to do is we need to be careful. We're not in a hurry. We have more than enough time. Okay. And then we will do it. Okay. Okay. For question number 10, let's make another quadrilateral. Okay. I'll explain you this quadrilateral first. When we did the two-dimensional figures, I already explained this earlier. This is called a kite. Right? The name of this quadrilateral is a kite. Agreed? In a kite, what you need to remember is this length and this length is equal. Agreed? And this length would be equal to this length. Agreed? Now I will tell you which angles would be equal. Okay? Before doing this, just a moment, please. I'll make a copy of this so that I don't have to draw it again. Okay, let's make a copy. Now I'll highlight. This length was equals to this length, and this length was equals to this length. Okay, if we know these lengths, okay, then we can say this angle would always be equals to this angle. Okay, these two angles would always be same. Then what should happen to the other two angles? Then the other two angles should also be same, right? Then we can say this angle and this angle should be same. Agreed? Okay. So now let's do, it would be more difficult for you because we need to break this into right angles over here. Uh, let's do one thing. Let's skip the kite for now, because if we need to make a right angle, this would be 90. This, no, let's skip. Okay, I'll do it later. Rather than, let's skip the kite. I'll do it later, right? Because we are doing irregular shapes right now. It would have some additional concepts to it. I remember kite. I will do the kite. Don't worry, I will not skip it. Okay? Because there would be two separate concepts. It will have angle bisectors on it, and we haven't done that. Okay? I thought we would be able to do it. If this was 84, 130, and 59, right? There's a reason why I skipped that, okay? How about this? This missing angle, if I label this as P, Q, R, and S, that means P, Q, R, and S would be 360. P was 84, Q was 59, R is missing, plus S 130 is equals to 360. The sum of these three angles would be 84 plus 59 plus 130. That would be 273 degrees plus R is equals to 360 degrees. How to find the value of R? This would be 360 minus 273. Yes, thank you. Ashik, thank you. And angle R comes out to be 87 degrees. That is still acute. Agreed? No, Princely, acute. Obtuse is, see, this is obtuse is 90 to 180, whereas acute is 0 to between 0 and 90, right? Thank you, Lega boy. That is 87. It's okay. It's okay. It's 87, okay? It's okay. We are learning. We are here to learn together, right? No competitions. If we will be having competition, then mostly I will win, right? So that's why we are not having a competition. We are just trying to learn together and help out each other. If someone makes a mistake, the other person would be say, okay, other person would correct them and help them out. Okay. For question number, after this, we will do some questions from the test. Okay. Let's do this last question. This was 58. This is 40. This is 112. And this is the missing angle. I can label this as A, B, C, and D. Just by looking at the diagram, what we can see is that angle D should be obtuse, right? Just by looking at the diagram. Like previous question number 10, we saw that it was less than 90 in the diagram. So that's why it was acute. This should come out to be more than 90. That would be obtuse. Let's confirm. A plus B plus C plus D should be equals to 360. Angle A was 58. B was 40 plus 112 plus the missing angle should be 360. Okay. 58 plus 40 plus 112. Okay, that comes out to be 210. Should be equal to 360, and the angle D comes out to be 360 minus 210, and I think it should be 150 degrees, and this would be obtuse angle. Thank you so much. Yes, your answer is perfectly right. It's perfect. It's perfect. 150 and obtuse, right? We don't need the obtuse, but I just wrote obtuse over there so that we'll have a better understanding. Let me go to the test. Okay. Grade 6, right? Grade 6. Just a moment, please. I need to log in again. 30 and 9. Chapter number 30. Lesson number 9. After this, we will do sum of angles in a polygons. Okay. We have done triangles. Okay. We have done triangles. We have done quadrilaterals, right? But we have not done pentagons, right? So I will explain you what polygons are. Okay. What can be a shape with 5 sides would be a pentagon, a shape with 6 sides, a hexagon. And we will look at the formulas, how to find the sum of their interior angles. Okay, next session, next class. Okay, so the first question from the test states this. I'll write down the angles. This was 122. This was missing. This was 66. And this was 83. This is question number 1 from the test. You might have a different question on your screen when you click onto the test. So let's do this on my screen. Oh, that's very good, Prinsley. Okay. That's 89. Let's confirm. 122 plus 83 plus 66 is 271. So if I say 360 minus 271, it comes out to be 89. Thank you so much. Okay. The next question. I gave you an answer for that. Which topic would we be studying in the next class? Did you hear that, Prinsley? The next topic would be polygons. Polygons are shaped with n number of sides. The number of sides could be 3, the number of sides could be 4, the number of sides could be 5, and so on, right? So we will be discussing polygons in the next class. Okay. What about the next one? Question number 2. If this angle was 58, this was 40, that means 90 plus 112. That means, and this is the missing angle. That means 360 minus 271. Okay, that is, see, 122 plus 66 plus 83 is 271. So when you subtract 271 from 360, it comes out to be 89. Right? It comes out to be 89. It cannot be 99. Maybe a typing error. Okay. And what about this? 58 plus 40, 112. It comes out to be 210. When we subtract, we are left with, yes, Prinsley, we are left with 150. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, let's try one more question. And I remember, I will do the kite, I will do the parallelograms, other shapes also, okay? They will come later in the topic. So we are not skipping them. Okay, so question number 3 has these two options as the answer. Okay, I'll write down the angles. This was 84, this was 54, 138, and 79. 138 plus 79 should be 200 something. It's okay, no worries. Typing errors are always possible. No need to be sorry about anything. Okay, what about this one? This, I think this should be 360. Yeah, I know. You meant 89. It's okay. Question number 3. 84 plus 54 is 138 plus 79. That would be, you're welcome, always welcome. So what is the answer for the question number 3? Can I have the answer? Prinsley, what is the answer? 316 minus 217 should be equals to, yes, 143. Yes, I just read your comment. Thank you. Yes, agreed. That is 143. I just read it. And that's perfectly correct. Okay. We are done with 3 questions. Very simple. We are done with 1/3 of the test. There are total 12 questions. 9 are left. Please give them a try. Okay. And in the next topic, we will continue with this. We will see what polygons are, and we'll see more types of polygons. We have done triangles and quadrilaterals, right? We'll continue with quadrilaterals and we'll see 5-sided, 6-sided, 7-sided. We'll try to learn more. Okay. Best of luck. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye. Thank you.